Hello all, welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator. So we have done a little spring cleaning. As you can see from our funds, we've cleaned up a lot of stuff in the mech bay, mostly parts. We're back down to almost just one page of parts without really having to move the slider. We've kept our assaults, we've kept a fair bit of our heavies, and mediums and lights are out. So that's a thing. As for the rest of the mech bay, I will tell everybody right now that what we're going to do is we're going to spend a little bit of time playing in the mech bay before we actually do any drops. So this might take a minute, or it might be very quick, and I guess it all depends. First things first. Second thing first, I guess. You can't have two first things first in the same paragraph. So what's going on here? The Avatar 2 AV20. Wonderful machine. She got blowed up real good. And we just so happen to have a potential plethora of machines to potentially replace her with. Potentially. Was that 3 potentials? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to scrap the Avatar 2. Reason behind this one? Again, like I said, we have plenty of other machines we can choose to replace it, and the avatars are hitting about the outer limits of their usefulness right now. We have wolves that do the job a little bit better. That being said, though, the command avatar is going to remain until that Black Knight has been switched back over to the command knight, and then we'll build that, and then this avatar is probably going to sit on the back line, just in case something bad happens to our command Black Knight, up until the point where we get another part for a Fafnir. Once that happens, I don't know where the Fafnir is going to go. I was going to say, oh, it's a command mech. It's not a command mech. It's a offensive push machine. We might keep the Avatar 2 in the back line for a little while. We'll see. But for now, this one is going to the scrap heap. The Banshee. Our beautiful Banshee that didn't do anything, didn't go anywhere, and we had a whole lot of humming and hawing about that is also going to the scrap heap. Our Jag B. This is going to go to the scrap heap as well. I would rather much tweak the Jag G, I think it was. No, it's the Jag E. And replace those micropulses with something a little bit more efficient. Yeah. On the bright side, that's a lot of money, so I'll take it. The Trooper Prime. She hasn't seen action in quite some time, and she probably won't see action again. We'll scrap that puppy. Lament. Now this is a question. The Lament with its variable targeting is actually still pretty viable, I think. But again, we haven't really fielded her very much, and we could use that C3I in something that we are actively using. Same with the advanced zoom. Yeah, and I think once we get the Grasshopper and the Savage Wolf online, or the Mark II, Mad Cat Mark II, we will be golden. So, Nightjar will take the spot of the Avatar 2. Lament. Oh, Lament. What to do with you? With your wrist systems and your variable targeting difference, I'm gonna start taking parts out of you anyways, so it's time. Now the moment everyone has been waiting for. August. I do believe it is time we sat down and did something with you. Reason behind that? Well, we may have found what we were looking for. Maybe move the next probe over to this side because we're going to need as much room as we can. Hello? There we go. That was weird. And let's talk gyros. Gyro compact takes up 1 slot. That is beautiful. Watch this not work. Okay, well, it worked. But we have a problem. I think that was the one problem we were already talking about anyways. And that is tonnage. How are we gonna scramble tons? Well, we gotta drop the core. That's about our only other option. 200? Oh, that movement is terrible. Absolutely terrible. But it's viable. Now that puts us at heat neutral. Whew. Give me a long Tom ammo. Five rounds there. Let's also max our armor up. Sniper does not work with the long tom, so it's just base long tom ammo. That's 10 alpha strikes. We want one more bin. That is the question. That is the question indeed. So most accuracy and evasion ignore modifiers from other equipment. Affinities and skills do not apply to this weapon. We're gonna get someone who's brand new sitting in this barcast. We are gonna keep the UAV compartment. I do not have any high explosive. Other questions. What else do we want to put into this machine? We could do... Laser AMS is not going to fit. Yeah. AMS Clan, however, will. We just need ammo for it. Ooh, internals. Let's talk Pharaoh. We do have enough of Pharaoh. It'll leave us wildly under ton, though. At the artillery piece, the battle computers are going to do absolutely nothing. Not even much point having those. Could go a little higher core, I guess, if you're talking about it. 240. Brings us up to 3 and 5. So it's a little better. A little better. Chameleon. If I were to put this on anything, it would probably need to be this machine just to make it incredibly difficult to hit. Oh god, that is the ECM screwing with everything. One additional free slot. It's probably right there, so we can't do it anyways. Blah. Blah, I say. Now, if we put Pharaoh back on it. The Angel would be better than the Guardian.
Yes, Dr. Rob. I'll handle it.
Let's put the Pharaoh back on before I forget. We have AMS. We have the Long Tom with 10 Alpha Strikes, which should be sufficient. I'm air quoting here. The should is kind of a hit and miss on that one. And we're at -3 heat. And in reality, we could strip both heat sinks out of here. Well, at least one heat sink. And the delta wouldn't be that bad, but like, what would we put in? Actually, hold on a second. This guy is not going to get stabbed in the back. Well, I'm going to be a little liberal here on this one and saying he's not going to get stabbed in the back often. Ideally. Keep the armor. Weaken the rear strike. Yeah, that's not so bad. Yes, the big question is what are we going to use for an FCS? Because battle computers aren't going to work. Pretty much any accuracy for ballistics is not going to work, because it says so right here. It says most, so I have no idea which ones are going to work and which ones aren't. But the FCS Improved provides +1 to gunnery, which for our new pilot is going to be great. And night vision, which is also going to be probably the best. And I think that's going to be our Barg. For now, anyways. Like I said, I would love some high explosive. We don't have any. So we're not going to be able to use it. And I don't know how effective a slave or a C3I unit is going to be on the Barghast itself. So we can go ahead and do some testing. This is going to be 6 days for all the changes we made. So she won't be sitting with us just yet.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
But for now, that is going to be our Lance. For now. We've got 8 machines. We can rotate in and out with the Barg as required. Obviously, the Barg probably wouldn't have a good time in a city map. But then again, I've been proven wrong before. The ability to level entire city blocks might be beneficial to our to our efforts. The big thing. What else do we want to add to everybody? Because we did get some equipment back. For you, a Mark II optics would be good. You don't need a Mark III. You got a cool shot and a heat bank. The Nightjar. Currently have an IFF jammer. Could pull that and give you the Mark III zoom. Since you are a backliner, that +1 should help. Upwards of 1080. Yeah, that falls well within what you got. As for the missiles, I am kind of not sure what to do with the missiles. I think the missiles are fine. At least so far they've been all right. What else can we do? We got a tactics B that's already in there. We do a sensors tracker. Extreme and long range, which is exactly what you're going to be doing. That would work quite well on this machine. Theoretically. Still a little warm, but that is fine. As far as additional things on this machine, we got no more room. I could drop the size of the LRMs. The question is, why would I drop the size of the LRMs? Well, one, we get some space back, as well as some tonnage. We could quite literally drop one of these bins. Or set it up with a bin of... Or drop 2 bins of Clan Artemis. And set them up with a bin of LRM Clan for indirect. Which we have quite a few of. Which I think would probably be a good take. That leaves us at 4 tons. Put this tracking BC here. Let's give you a laser AMS. Delta is still 2. Gonna offset whatever heat we drop from the LRM-20s, switch into the LRM-15s, and gain it back with the Laser MS. That is fine, but we're still at 2.5 tons. You already have a Mark II. If a tracking, a missile, I could give you an energy. Puts us at 1.5. What do we have for weapons? We don't have anything. Really? We gotta have some. Yeah, here we go. Grenade gun is 3 tons. You're gonna need a whole lot of everything here first before I do anything. And I can't because you don't have the slots. Okay. Well, never mind that. The active probe and guardian ECM are in. We're going to be sitting on a ton, aren't we? 1.354. Ooh. Tagging an upper recoil to make the PPCs as accurate as possible. That might be Night build. Oh, she's full. We've got no choice. That is going to be what it's going to be. If I had a double plus, this would be better, because then you get the +1 accuracy. But for now, the -2 recoil is going to be just fine. Heat, energy, missile, and tracking. I don't think we have any other fancy cockpits. No, the SLDF cockpit is a little bit better. It does give an extra tactics slot. I guess that'd be all the tactics we can get. We'll validate that.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
All right. Let's get our night gear at least up to the very top. The Athena back into firing line. We'll wait the 2 days. That way the Mark II gets a little bit extra love. Before we skip though, we're going to store and see what is available. Large Pulse, SRM 2, Streak 2, Streak 6s.
New weapon systems available.
Because I have not touched the Jag yet. And I just remembered. Another FCS improved? Might as well.
New equipment available.
Partial wing system. If we had a jumper, maybe. but we don't. Ultra 20 double bin. Yoink.
New equipment available.
All right. Back to the E. That is 5 micropulses that need to come out. 1, 2, 2.5 tons. Only got the 1 streak too. Shoot. Medium pulse is 2 tons. Anything I put in is going to be trouble. Let's max up the armor here real quick. That was off. EI units. Well, with the EI, do we have a supercharger or a mask? We do have a mask. It's a little heavy, but not bad. The 1 C3I. Well, we need these Jags to have the slave unit in them so they can communicate with everyone else. The ones who don't need the C3I, or the C3 slave, are going to be those who pretty much run independently. Slaves, however, are going to be very important for the back line. And we seat the Jaggy out like that. You know what? If there's going to be a jammer on anything, it should be on that. I am literally upset that some of the torso items that were, or the only good torso item that was on the Avidar 2 was on the side that blew up. Legitimately. Like my heat bank, I needed that. Is what it is. Give you an IFF jammer, give you a mask to get in real quick. You overcooling? We are. Where are we sitting at? Or E-War. Don't have any more angels. Probe already. Guardian? Or Chameleon? We'd never be able to cool it. We have to choose between the mask or the chameleon. Which is kind of a bad choice. Oh, do we get rid of the streaks and just run pulses? Access the electronic. Right, the Guardian's got to come out. Move a tag to the arm. Oh, that damage level is low. But Chameleon doesn't work. It doesn't work with the mask. It contradicts itself. It's a contradiction. What was the heat level? T1. I should go put this back in this torso. That's not a clan. There we go, that's a little better. Still a 9 heat. Doesn't have, oh, you know, with the mass and these micropulses can come back in. And it makes sense because, oh, I don't have the Guardian. As I was saying, it makes sense because we're going to be running up to people. Stab them real quick in the back. Don't need that missile. Three Delta? Not bad. Not bad. And almost back up to where it was before. So medium pulses while it gets into range. The mass running. And they can backstab and then move on to the next target. Yeah, because again, laser AMS provides 15 heat. It's not going to be firing all the time. We're cool. We are cool. Just got to remember that the mask, when we turn it on, is on. Ah. And legs receive failure penalty, and there's no ammunition in this machine, so it rips the leg off in one crit. I'd be very surprised. Let's validate this.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
All right. Kick time over. Oh, there we go.
Hey, boss. We've just completed.
Lounge is done. To engineering. Let's look about our... I think this is all just morale, isn't it? Yeah, that's tech points. I want to get drop tonnage.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it.
We're sitting a little heavier than what we were prior, so that would be ideal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here real quick. Just to do the level up on everybody in the barracks, and then we will come back. All right, boring stuff completed. Let's swing by the command center and see what is available for missions this month. Please tell me Wolf is actually playing a part. Ah, they are. They actually are. Unfortunately, it's mostly blackouts. There's a defend base. Who's this against? Lyrans. Let's go ahead and, well, actually, no, I'm just joking about it, but there is a chance, again, there could be a Cyclops. And a Cyclops is what we would like. Mind you, they're not the only ones running Cyclops, but 211, 1.8 million C-bills. Defend base. Like, it should be fine. Famous last words, I know. Urban environment. Let's do it. Niger, what is broken on you, bud? Oh, right, you just... I'm just being silly. Grasshopper's ready to be built, so that's something to look forward to. Uh, 211, 1.8 on the board. Yes. Clear it all. E, you have the EI, so you're going to be Dark Chaos. Mastodon can sit in that chair. Step and get our wolves. Battlecrow and Avatar. Nobody's really running any recoil. I may have to retrain Braver. Or we get a ballistics build. Or we put him into a PPC Grasshopper. You know, the options are there. Havoc, you are not going to be in the barg anymore. Niger and Rifleman. So who to go? I think I had... The Casper I was thinking about? Yes. Starts at 10 tack. Plus your evasion pips are immune to scanning, so as little as you're going to move. Give you a sensor lock to help you out. And tactician. Rifleman is, of course, going to be MiG. As for everything else, Athena, we're going to need you, so Zero, hop on in. I did retrain Zero. I gave him Leadfoot, Escapist, and Mobility Expert. So hopefully that'll help. Ujin and Carnifex. All right. I do believe... Oh, actually... I don't think I have the tonnage raised enough to bring the carrier yet, do I? I don't. Next time that's brought up, we can actually field the carrier along with everything, too. Just so everybody's aware. And yes, I did remove the Bradford. It was a nice little machine, but... yeah. It's a lot of tonnage for just a single Thunderbolt platform. We will build something better. For now. Oh. Nigeria's screwing my head again. We're good. Confirm it. Let's go ahead and do it. We are going to run a little over time, but that is perfectly fine. It's been a little bit of time we spent already in the mech bay.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
See everybody planet side.
Command interface initiated.
All right, let's see what we're working with here. Maybe. This maybe. Okay. Really way back here? That's the base. Okay, friendly lance is there. That's actually not too bad. And we are in the corner of the map, so... that says too close. A lot of that says too close. I want to start behind base. We can start here. So we shall. See what comes in. Two lances on the board. 3 including our friendlies. That is a stalker. Ooh, and a berserker. 2 stalkers. Okay, we gotta oh no, that was just me moving the camera around. Yes. There's a Barghest. Archer. Crossbow. And a Centurion. Our friendlies are Lamette packing twin hyper lasers. Okay. And a Helios. 2 60-tonners. Ah, they're not getting to the base, are they? Probably not. Thunderbolts. Crusader. That is 4. We're missing 1. This is a very small map. Oh. And immediately into knife fighting, I guess. If they can make it around the corner, they may have a chance. Or fall back and come around this way, but they're not going to. They never do. As for the stalker here... he's our immediate threat.
How can I help?
We have a couple buildings in the way that are going to screw with everything. At the same time, he also can't see us.
Copy that.
What are you packing, Stalker? You are a direct line of fire, Stalker. That is 4 medium lasers, 2 large lasers, 2 SRM-6s, and an LRM-10. It's a very little threat if you can't see around those buildings. Well, Helios made the corner. Crusader's pushing up. I don't know if I want to run that way or not. Heavy AC turret, light shredder turret. Which it's not going to matter if we don't get those boys down here. Such a... Oh, that is everybody. The Berserker was the one we were worried about. That is conundrum. There's a Stalker and a Berserker. I would like both. That Stalker, were you the... I can't tell.
Standing by.
I was gonna say, were you the lighter version or the heavier? We turn the EI on. We're not gonna turn the mask on just yet. Again, that building better provide the cover that I'm thinking it should. Although if the Stalker moves a little bit more that way, he should be able to get a clear shot on us. Nah.
What do you need?
I need... How many HP does this have? 80. I need you to gather as much evasion as you can and get moving. No air targets, so we're going to be pinging, but we will be firing our anti-airs whenever we can. Rifleman, I will put your integrated searchlight on just in case.
Orders?
It's in line with 3. Longhorn is going to follow the Carnifex. Mastodon! I need that building gone next turn. And depending on when everybody goes, we may get somebody surviving for the base, we may not.
Going full throttle.
Move our wolves and avatar up here. As soon as that building comes down, we'll open up on the Stalker.
Commander.
Casper and the Night Jeer. Take a little bit of cover here.
Yes, Commander.
0 in the Athena. Yeah, let's get running and give those guys some cover.
My way. Double time. Confirmed.
Second Timby. I'm going to have you aim back a little bit as well. There's a fair bit of battle armor on this board.
Talk to me.
Cannot tell when the Stalker's turn is.
Roger that.
I hope he doesn't go before somebody actually gets a shot on him.
Target destroyed.
Nobody goes pretty quick. Flyer? UAV. That's what that was.
Waiting for orders.
Well, Casper's got one target. That is terrible.
Target confirmed.
That was enough.
Mech destroyed.
No eyes for you, sir. Helios managed to get away. Lament also managed to get away. Well, that was just silly. I am generally upset the stalker got to move before I could. Let's put some hurt on him, shall we? Centurion pushing. It's going to the right, though.
Yep. I copy.
We'll take our lovely, lovely 13 evasion. Take another swing at the stalker.
Give them everything I've got. That hit something good.
I will take the unsteady.
Long-range missiles are out.
Longhorn, you're up. Same target.
On the move. Full speed. Taking the shot.
Stalker's having a bad day.
Heavy damage.
That's the 75 ton. Ew.
For order.
Don't want.
Consider it done.
Do not want.
I got him.
No boom.
Critical hit, Commander.
No boom. Big sad. All right. What do we got? Archers on the move. Ooh, Archer's doing some work on the Lament.
Receiving you.
Ooh, start pushing to this corner and hold it. Might as well.
Let's move.
They'll be coming around as soon, so we'll get ourselves in position to welcome them.
Ready to rock.
Crossbow doesn't want to play. That's all right.
I'm rolling.
All right, Timby, he hit you with missiles. Might as well return the favor. Boom. Stalker down. Berserker with his missiles, swinging a miss on the Rifleman 2C. I can't tell what you got. Zero.
For orders.
Fortunately, they are not in range yet, so Athena just hard push.
Affirmative.
Barg does not want to come around the corner. That is understandable. It's for everybody else. If I get these two and the flyers pushed this way and intercept. Probably push the wolf around this corner.
Smoking out.
With some additional help. Crusader swinging a miss on the Helios. All right, Jaboko.
Commander.
Follow the wolf. Hi. Well, that means the rifleman can see you too, bud. That just sounds like a terrible idea. Oh, everybody can see you, actually.
I've got your back.
Yeah, I could see you right there.
On my way.
Take out the building or start causing some damage. Let's say we get him open for Meg.
Say goodbye.
Little armor damage, not bad. Dark Chaos.
Standing by.
That's a tag. I'm going to reserve you, actually.
Confirmed.
Casper. You got eyes on just by walking. That's a terrible hit chance.
Got it.
That was a whole lot of nope. I should have brought the building down.
Missed.
And so I shall next turn. That's a no-go, bro, on the Timberwolf C.
Commander.
Glaive.
Got it.
Let us see what is going on here. Salt, 100 ton. I knew you were heavy, but that's a heck of a melee machine. 10-ton hatchet. Ammo in your arm. A mask. Oh, I would love to headshot you. But everything missed.
That didn't hit.
I may have to move MiG. Ah, Thunderbolt jumped down. Boo. Let's start getting you topside here, Meg, so you can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, Commander.
That is nowhere near enough evasion for you to be sitting that wide open.
Going full throttle.
But we have a Crusader.
Acknowledge.
Good hits.
Orders.
All right, Mastodon. Let's figure out which way you want to go. Follow this pack.
Full speed, no shoot. Got it.
I do believe that Barg is running a improved heavy gauss and twin light PPCs. But I believe he's got PPC capacitors. Yes, he does. I would love that. For a terrifying Fafnir.
Yeah.
If I could.
Confirmed.
Timmy, get around that corner. What do you see? A poor little Crusader looking at me. I'll blind him with some flashlights and see what happens. Unsteady. Turn 11, though. Archer rounds out in Timmy C. That is a no-go. Crusader does get a move, though, which is terrible. Because, yeah, that happens. Great White has taken some hits from the Crusader. Crossbow. Kind of shuffling around, not too sure which way he's going. Team BC, get on top of the buildings here. You can run center. You're going to vigilance you. They do like to try and take a swing at you. Berserker. Oh. Take a swing at the Jag, but hit the Lament in the rear. I will actually take that.
Orders.
Just because that is a very scary 100-tonner. And I do not want him getting too close.
Receiving you.
Cut around the corner.
Got it.
The Archer's the better hit chance. So we'll tangle with an Archer.
Waiting for orders.
Same with you, Athena. You are far too low to actually see what's going on.
Double time.
But you do have a Thunderbolt. Oh, those are bad hit chances. No abilities yet. One of the hypers landed anyways. I will take it.
Ready for orders.
All right, Longhorn. Down the Crusader. Open arm on the Crusader.
I'm out of long-range missiles.
And that's it for my Phoenix missiles. We get turrets. Which also means we have a Helios and a Lament with hyper lasers on our side.
Orders.
And to that, I say absolutely perfect. We're at... I got a boost. Turn that boost off. Which means I need to probably dip down... (13, 14 evasion. Grab 12 and stay behind cover. Let's ping him. All right. Lament. Back in the fight, and oh my god, what did you just hit? I can't tell.
Orders.
I can't tell. That's not fun. That's not fair. It's a 38 on the Archer. Indirect Artemis is 38. I would love to tickle you, especially right there if I could. But that's a negative.
That's a miss.
Yup.
Afterburner, what do you see from your vantage? Do not see the Archer, which is unfortunate. We do see the Thunderbolt. That's a head hit on the Thunderbolt. Bleeding. 13 turns. Archer, full swing and a miss on the Timberwolf C. But I got my target for next turn. So that'll be fun. Dang, you're actually
Roger that.
out of range. Good for you, I guess. Centurion going for turrets.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Yeah, you were scary. Scary
On my
enough.
way. Double time.
Thunderbolt jumping. With the full cover. But a swing and a miss on the heavy AC turret.
Ready for orders.
But we do see a crossbow.
Throttle down.
Crossbow with all your battle armor. It's got a damaged rack 2, stumdos, PPC, twin ERM laser bright blooms. I can't speak, so I'll shoot instead. And that center core is open on the crossbow. All right. I will take that. And I do indeed see the Berserker. Terrible hit chances. Probably should have saved that. Well, I don't know what the improved Gauss hit, but it was something. Yeah, don't know. I think he threw it into the dirt, which is fine. We got drop pods coming in over here.
Roger that.
And that damn Crusader is actually perched just perfect behind the hard cover. Well, he's going to get a shot at us. Angel is on, though, so that's a thing. Everybody shooting to the TMBC. Gotta love the center position.
Ready for orders.
Havoc. Give me a run. Pop a Crusader if you can. Arm and torso on the Crusader. Ammo destroyed, but no booms. That hyper laser just get a crit? Is that what happened and went through the armor? Great White taking more hits from the Crusader. Armor's still good. Still holding. Crusader is hot. Turret, swing and a miss on the Centurion. 0.
Yeah.
I can see nothing, and these guys are going to run circles around us, aren't they?
Acknowledged.
Potentially. Berserker! Pushing up. And there goes your mask. Not quite unsteady from it, though.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Well, I'm happy I moved. Ooh. I'm not happy about that. Oh. We have an Ifrit, a Nidhogg bomber, an Osprey, Hopman,
Receiving you.
Eesh. That Ifrit is a real big threat. And you don't have a ping. Hotman is a 95 tonner with a Gauss, twin plasma, and twin MML5s. Ooh, this is a bad day to be us on this side. Osprey has a Gauss rifle Blackwell, 3 ER medium lasers, and LRM 10. You ever get that feeling you may have accidentally screwed up somehow? Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. They all have 12 evasion. Run as fast as you can.
Map racing.
Crusader down.
Standing by.
Okay.
Confirmed.
If I could get a boom on the crossbow, maybe we'll kill his battle armor too.
Let's go. Let's go.
And I think we did.
Target eliminated.
Battle armor gone. Perfect. I'll take it. Meanwhile, we're going to have to shift priorities here. Very, very quickly. Crusader Lamb. Ugh, they got reinforcements over on this side too. Warhammer. Bala. Crusader Lamb is there. Okay, Mig.
Commodore Gerhard Force, at your service. Gideon.
I don't know what I can do with these guys over here, but I'll try. Couple of hits and one spanked off the turret. Ifrit armor is weak. Well, at least we have at least one flyer on this side. I think we have two, don't we? Ow.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Oh my god. Oh, that was rough just watching that paper doll go black here. Bloody tandems all over the place. The cockpit. Ugh. Oh, that was the bomber just dropping everything it had.
For orders. All right, full speed.
I've used two anti-air arrows. This is unfortunate. The bomber can be dealt with by somebody else. We'll try, and if we're lucky, we can drop the Ifrit. If we're not, then we're not going to be lucky at all.
I'm on it.
Nope. Ifrit's turn. Lament, you're gonna blow up. He's doing work with those hyper lasers, though. Thunderbolt jumping and taking a swing at the sniper turret. We get one more potentially two shots.
Receiving you.
Ugh. Sensor lock on Ifrit.
Sensors locked on.
We need to get some evasion going for you.
Got it.
Shake off that stability issue. That's maybe we get lucky.
Roger that.
What a bunch of low rolls that was. Oh god. And we get one more shot at it. Soul's way over there.
Aye, aye.
God, do I not want to engage these guys. They're big and scary, and I don't like them. And I need to get evasion. Well, that's hard cover.
Roger that.
It's not the worst thing in the world. We have enough for a warlord. Come on, baby. He's opened. We got a crit, but no boom. It's his turn now. Going for the night gear. Yep.
Critical hit.
Ooh, core crit. Core crit, but we're still alive. Get through the fire and the flames. And sink that Ifrit. He's got nothing left. This is an absolute waste of ammunition. The flyers did their job and they did their damage. And the worst part is, I didn't think about the other two. And the Night Jeer is exposed and heavily damaged. Voila, swing and a miss on the Helios. Second Bala going for the buildings. Almost missed every single one of them. Okay. Osprey jumping. And still managed to hit that rifleman right in the leg. Armor held. We do have some through armor. Not bad.
Good to go.
Let's get the Athena with its hypers in here. Oh my god, did we spank all that off the turret? Well, not all of it.
What's up, boss?
Just most of it. Can I get a side shot? Where? Right here. Side shots.
No shooting.
With my anti-air, please. Anti-air did not fire.
Solid connection.
And rounds went off the turret. It's painful. Oof. Well, buildings are taking it.
Yes, Commander.
And next up is this guy with his Gauss. Three evasion, 4 evasion. Do not want stack up on the Jag. That's just begging for a stray shot to the face. Well, let's take a lump. It's a 95 tonner, but maybe we'll get lucky. We have a terrible 60% hit chance, and everything goes wide. It's one or the other. Going for the Night Jeer? Nope, went for the Jag. Ow!
I can't take much more of this.
That was a hard hit. But congratulations, sir.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Your evasion is gone.
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed. No target.
Target, honestly, Nidhogg. He's still got a bunch of missiles I don't know about.
I need a new target.
Hotman taking a hit. Good head hit. Not bad. Barg. Taking a swing at the Athena with its improved Hyper Gauss. That's a miss. But thank you for exposing yourself. Berserker pushing. Still going for turrets. And thank you, turrets, for going for the archer. I'll take that. Was that 4 hits on the Berserker? Nice, turrets.
No retreat.
All right, Mastodon. Your turn 3, I'm going to leave you at that. However, you are standing on top of a building, and that needs to go.
Give them everything you've got. One less structure.
Not enough to knock him,
I've got your
but it is enough to ruin his day. So I will take it. Meanwhile, Battle Crow, engage the Hotman. We're at 91s and 86s. I don't think Warlord is needed here, but we will do Vigilance.
Confirmed.
Good hits. Ugh, Crusader Lamb. He's got to have streaks. Oh, he's got MMSs. Well then, aren't you a pretty little thing? Despite being a Crusader and a Lamb. That is a lot of firepower up that hill. Good. Check the mask on. And get into a position where I can actually ping this Lamb. And while I'm at it, remember that I don't actually have a ping on this machine and wonder what the heck I'm thinking. But hey, I got good hit chances, so I better take them. This is a Warlord.
Locking on target.
See how thin your armor is. Crusader Lamb is now unsteady. He is ripe for picking here.
Receiving you.
Ujin. We have plenty of targets here to pick from.
Let's move.
I think we're going to stay in the area and work on them.
Engaging.
Good hits on the Osprey.
Oh, it's on now.
Not unsteady though, so he keeps his evasion. Ooh, sniper turret's down. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Havoc, switch sides. I am curious why I don't see you. You just glitched in, just standing in the rubble? Not gonna get much of a turn here.
On my way.
Technically pinned between those two buildings. God, do I? I'm not going to get a turn before he does. To the Hotman. Hotman is now unsteady. Centurion jumping to the top of the buildings. Going for the heavy AC turret. Ooh. I think our good friend just completely... no, he didn't wreck him. But he did rip an arm right off that Crusader Lamb. Ripped an arm off, cracked open the torso on the other side. Not bad.
Confirmed.
I think I can honestly say that is not too bad. Timby. Let's see if we can drop a Hotman.
Inflicted some nasty.
Ammo explosion. Knock. That should be, unless he resists it. Nope, he's incapacitated. Woo! That round went right over the cockpit of the Timberwolf C.
You need me to hold still for you?
Osprey taking a jump, taking a chance, and missing for the most bit. Which is good, because I have a bone to pick with you, Osprey. Better be unsteady now, and he is.
Yes, Commander.
All right, Glaive, I need you to push and ping. Jet boost back on, please. I'm gonna line these guys up. But I am... Oh, come on. Calculate. Calculate. There we go.
No shooting, just running.
13 evasion. Should be enough.
Sensors locked on.
We're going to find out. Helios, thank you for turning around to engage targets. Ooh. That's... Yeah, there's the lamb. Lamb down. Berserker still going for turrets. Good hit on the AC. The Allied UAV is pushing up. Rounds on the Berserker by the looks of it. All right, hits. Turn 12. Warhammer. Going for the Lament. Good hits on the Lament.
Yes, Commander.
Casper, we need you to do first aid. You are mostly protected. Turrets going for the Osprey. Good hits. Helios avoiding all those incoming missiles. Good job. 0. Ooh. Opening my backside up to a world of problems. Let's do a hard push around the corner and see if we can knock an Osprey. Heavily damaged Osprey. Almost knocked. Very unstable.
Good to go.
Go. Not gonna lie, I could take a swing at the Centurion. They're not bad hit chances. But I'm gonna take out the building. Am I, though? More than one of these pulses miss at a 99.0% chance that building stands.
Copy that.
Brought it down. Yeah.
And that damage wasn't worth it. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Barg. Not taking a shot. Ooh, ball is landing a good hit on the heavy AC turret, but she's still in it. Meanwhile, more rounds on the Berserker.
All right, everybody, let's get this done.
So, clean up this Osprey, please.
Accelerating to maximum speed. Here we go.
Give me a boom. While you're thinking about it. Yep, Osprey down. All right. Back line is secured.
Yes, Commander.
Let me start pushing back out.
On the move.
But halfway done. 5 rounds remain. I'm going to vigilance up for any incoming shots because that Gauss hit hurt.
Good to go.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a stray shot on a Thunderbolt. Oh, I actually hit the Barg.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
I'm actually upset I hit the Barg. Oh, that's a shame. Edo's jumping. Who's your target? Berserker. Good hits. That armor is getting thinner and thinner on the Berserker. Centurion has chosen to jump on the next building. Is that enough for the turret? It is. Heavy AC turret down. We're about to have a whole lot of incoming fire at us.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
So the question is, even though it's not much of a question, who do we shoot for? Well, there's an archer that's been annoying everybody for the last little bit. That's an LRM-20 crit on the archer. Hyper laser speak again. That lament is going to explode. I don't know how. Oh, your emergency systems kicked in. That's how. That's how you're surviving.
Commander.
I see. I see. Rounds on a Centurion? Why not? He wanted to put himself up there. I think we take a shot at him.
Taking a shot.
That's going to be way more damage than knocking him off the building again. UAV on the move. Ball of primary. Going for the base. Decent hits. Buildings are surviving, though. Along come your Barghest. You didn't actually shoot. Are you out of ammunition for your improved Gauss? Meanwhile, the Berserker hits the large laser turret. Good hits. The Archer has taken cover again. Return fire on... not return fire, but targeted the Great White and landed some missile hits.
Receiving you.
Oh, Jag. I think we need to turn that mask off. Turn the mask off and do a slight side shuffle.
Aye, aye.
I think that tag hit him right in the cockpit. Nope.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Well, that's a knock on the Centurion. Now, if I wanted to be really mean, this is where I take out the building. I'm not upset. The AI is going for the last remaining large laser turret.
Commander.
Casper, how you sitting? In a bad way, but not too bad. Let's get out of the fire. Give me indirect and give me that building, please, if you can.
Locked on target.
Just enough.
Flatten that one.
I saw a bunch of reds on that Centurion. Wasn't enough to really do anything, though. Glaive is open, though. Time to move. Nope. Improved Ghost is still there. So get her evasion up, get within the short range, I believe, of that improved Ghost. So go for the archer. Medium laser destroyed.
Heavy damage.
But that's about it. Thunderbolt fall. Did not fall. You are incredibly lucky, buddy. Your stability bar is maxed. Oh, well. I mean, if you want to punch out, too, sure. Oh. Hasn't been 13 turns.
Skipper.
Or am I thinking of a different... I don't know. My brain's all over the place.
10-4.
Either way, Thunderbolt's off the field, so yay. Downside, we are in view, almost in view of the Barghest. Going after this archer. Arm, torso, archer pilot is bleeding. And he is panicked. I need to get Meg to try another headshot on that berserker.
Receiving you.
And we're gonna stay just,
On my way.
I mean
Double time.
just behind cover from that Barghest. Boom.
Hell yeah.
Boom. Archer down.
One more for the kill board.
Who's up? Zero.
Receiving you.
Zero sees a berserker. Does Zero also see a Barghest? Yes. It's not good hit chances.
Location confirmed.
But for this right side flank, this is going to be the target of choice.
I copy.
Medium's hit. I will take that. Berserker is... Oof. His armor is thin. Mastodon.
Commander.
Get you running. See if you can flank around here.
Talk to me.
Probably can't. And that's okay.
Affirmative.
Battle Crow. The other viable tactic for you, in order if you want to get into this fight, is going to be getting up in the center. That's really about the only choice you got left.
Orders.
Wujin.
Double time. Let's go.
Let's see if we get lucky.
Engaging with target.
Am I landed? A damage reduction though, so take it as you will.
Ready to rock.
Ooh, Afterburner, let's get you behind cover.
I got you.
We'll engage the Barg next turn. Yeah, these guys have been doing actually good work. The Lament and the Helios.
What's up, boss?
I am honestly very surprised. Avatar, stay close to the building.
No shooting, just running.
He's either going to come for us or he's going to go away. And I don't think he's got enough movement to actually get around that corner. Lament firing hyper lasers again. Yes, and another one hits. That's a hyper laser down.
Standing by.
Well, let's finish off the Centurion before he gets back up. All weapons are now in range. Perfect. Let's just take out that other leg.
On it.
Engine destroyed.
Tango is trapped.
Centurion down. UAV pushing towards the Berserker. Doing much, but he can't really do much. He already fired his rockets, so I'm not surprised. Havoc.
Standing by.
Not quite in a position to engage the Barg. I don't want to take down that building around the corner either.
Standing by.
Casper, first aid. I believe you're far enough out of the action that you will be safe. Barring any stray shots that somehow travel through buildings and hit you.
Aye, aye.
Which is normally not much of an issue, but has happened in the past. 6%, let's turn that off. Come on, calculate. Hard 13. I'll take it.
Understood. Moving fast.
Give him a ping. Give him a ping and line him up.
Block.
We got some allies that probably like a shot at him. Even if we can't do it. While the primary is, well, kind of falling back, but also staying within range. Warhammer. Hot as heck. You taking a shot? You are. Oh my god, that actually landed. Now blow up. Ah, he is just under the threshold.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
God, is there a safe place for me to engage? Probably not.
Advancing, Commander.
We have a chance. Is that a 99 with offensive push? That is very disgusting. I don't think we got him. Oh, we got him, but not the way I wanted to.
Every generation, and I've faced all of them.
But Berserker down.
Ready for orders.
0. What do you see?
Heading out.
I see a Warhammer. That's 83. Barg is a 48. Go for the Warhammer. We got enough units in place to take care of that Barg. Guess next turn we should be fine. Hyper's landed. Warhammer is in not bad shape though.
Let's go.
And let's get...
Roger. Full speed.
I want to ping on this Barg guest. He's got 3 evasion still. Let's ping him.
Sensors locked on.
Just to make it a little easier for everybody else coming around that corner.
How can I help?
Battle Crow cannot shoot, but is in direct line of sight. Vigilance up, please.
Ready to get it on.
Oh. This is going to be such a busy corner.
Double time. Let's go.
We got 3 units across the board that can actually shoot at that range. Let's see if we can ruin the Barg's day then. Some rounds did land on the Warhammer from the Helios. I'll take it. Dark Chaos.
Receiving you.
Well, might as well push.
Aye, aye.
Mask wouldn't get us up over the hill. We do have some shots on the Barg. And that's a tag. I'll take it. Upper leg destroyed on the Barghest.
Take that.
Not unsteady, though. Lament finally taking a cooldown.
Orders?
What do we have here? Well, might as well.
Target acquired.
Those are actually good hits on the Warhammer from the Nightgear. Casper bleeding, still swinging.
Good to go. Let's move.
Havoc pushing up with the Great White. That is a PPC capacitor destroyed. I do not want those gone, please, but it doesn't matter. I don't get what I want. And I'm going to have to learn to accept that.
Good to go.
Oh, Jag G is not going to make it around the corner. Barghest is turn 8. 0.
Standing by.
But you're unsteady. Ugh, I have to go for the Warhammer. Those are 99s on those Hyper Assault 30s. And that's just a bad day for Warhammer.
Hard. I think I hit something.
Is that a knock too? It is. Good stuff. Turn 11. One of the ballers. You gonna go for the base, or what are you gonna do, Baller? Went for the Helios. Swing and a mostly missed. No, I think he straight up missed. Okay. Meg.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
There's a 48, the ball of primary, 160 armor, 150 rear. Rid of the Warhammer. Torso's out. Leg is heavily damaged. He's only stressed.
Yep.
Well then, where is my sweet spot for you?
Moving out.
Right about there.
Show me your war face.
Good hits on the ball of primary. Wow.
His armor.
Not bad. Is he going to return fire at the Carnifex? Potentially. Yep. That's a whole lot of misses. Thanks for coming out. Who's up next? Afterburner.
Yep.
Oh. Well, at least the Barg is jammed. But he decided to go for the base and threw his Gauss round into the dirt anyways. Okay, well, far be it from me to argue. Warhammer's back on his feet. What's he going to do? Going for the turrets. Yep. Sensible. Actually hitting the turret too. Turret, meanwhile, returns the favor.
And that's why
All right, let's get stuck in.
Aye, aye.
Jag, you have a barg. Pop him. I know it's the wrong side. And that's a lot of reds going... Oh, yeah. All the capacitors are gone.
Scored a critical hit.
If I can get the improved Gauss, I'll be happy.
I've got your back.
Soul in the Battle Crow finally has a target. Good hits. And the ball is going to be terrible. Like, theoretically speaking, if everything fires, I could get the ball. But let's get the guaranteed kill.
locked on target.
That should be a Warhammer.
I'll break him in two.
Done and done. Alright, Dark Chaos. Had a brain fart moment there for a second. I went to run around the corner and went, why am I running in between everybody? It's because I can.
Roger.
Yeah, we're going for the other ball of primary. I'm seeing reds. Is that building? It must have been the building. Oh no, it was the baller. Baller down.
Tango down.
Good cluster. Mig. Mig can shuffle, and it's 48. How about an offensive push? What are we looking at here? 45. God, Mig is going to be devastating when he gets to level 10. Decent hits for a 48% chance. Fortunately, I don't have much to follow up with. Lament, do you have a shot? No.
Waiting for orders.
Glaive.
Move order received.
Last two Phoenix missiles, or yeah, last two Phoenix missiles. Let's see what we get. Tag landed.
Let's go. Critical hit.
Crew compartment crit on the ball of primary.
Reporting. Multiple weapons.
All right.
No ammo.
Helios hard hit on the barg. And that's a punch.
Standing by.
Improved Gauss lives. There is hope. There is indeed hope. That is a terrible hit chance. Rounds out.
Changing target. Let's get this
Went
done.
right over it too.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage. Waiting for orders.
7 activations remaining. That's a 1%. We're gonna first aid you. Stay in the fight. Get that experience. Avatar. Enough for Warlord. What's our hit chances? Probably trash. Point flip.
Target locked. No time.
That was a disgustingly good coin flip.
What do you need?
Zero even has a shot. I got mobility expert. That's not going to help me here. Well, shoot. Nope, don't attack ground.
Yeah.
Even if I push up, it's probably not going to get much better. Nope. Well, it was a 1 to 3.6% chance I was going to land something. Had to try. Well, it was turn 9 anyways, so...
Orders.
I should have offensive pushed. And I still can. Even though it's not really going to be worth it. That's a push with the tag. Really not worth it. Tag landed. Oh my god. Well, Turret, you better hit him. Afterburner, you better hit him too. He's been tagged multiple times, even though you are like super far behind everybody. Oh god. That cluster. Wallace just gotta fire at the Great White and he should be able to hit something. Went for the Jag instead. Scratch the paint. Did not get the kill. Which is a problem for you because you didn't move. Which is
How can I help?
like literally just perfect for me.
Affirmative.
That should be a dead baller.
Follow my lead.
And that is indeed a dead baller. Perfect. Well, not bad aside from the Nightjar getting completely wrecked. Ugh. So many tandems. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Oh, well. Well, they're not going to get a full Berserker anyways, so I guess that's not too big of an issue. Hyper Assault. Or an improved Hyper Assault. Bah, improved Hyper Gauss is going to be our target of choice. Casper is injured for 8 days. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, that center torso crits. Oof. But, hey. He lived. So we'll take it. And Mig taking down the Berserker. Not bad. Don't immediately see the Berserker at the top here. I don't see the Berserker here. He must be at the bottom. Oh my god, there actually was a full Berserker. And look, we're two. We're 2 salvage points off from actually getting it. Every time. It doesn't matter. Every time I roll middle ground is when they roll out the big stuff. Every time. So Barg. You punched. Ammo Heavy Gauss survived. Improved Heavy Gauss rifle is also there. Yeah, like this kind of weapons platform. It's 20 tons, so it is very heavy. But again, offensive pushing with this thing. I think that'd be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't think we're going to get 4 onto a Fafter, but we could try it. Crusader Lamb. I guess we're 3 salvage picks away from getting it. Crusader Lamb would be alright if it wasn't ripped apart. Let's break everything else apart. We're not going to be able to get a full machine anyways. Then let's see if our friendly wolves decide to stack a bunch of things together for us. 100-tonner, absolutely not, of course. And where's the Berserker? Barghest, Berserker. Only 2 parts of Berserker. Let's see, got a bunch of wing-mounted weapons, bombs, improved heavy Gauss. These micro missiles. And they are a streak. Damn. Dang. Very short range, but I think it'd be kind of neat to play with. Armored cowl. Be nice. Long range, medium range, short range. All those battle computers be nice. Stack of slaves. We already got enough. Engine light would be nice. FCS targeting computer Mark II. Gyrostab double plus. Hatchet 10 ton. Lamb composite. Like there's an entire lamb here. UAV compartment. That's only 8 shots in total. But I want it. And so we shall take it. What do we get? Centurion Crusader. We'll keep the Hotman. Not a fan of them, but I'll keep them. Don't need base ERs. Blackwells. Blackwells are nice. +1 engine heat sinks we'll keep. The hatchet we'll keep. The spike we'll keep. The UAV compartment we'll keep. Actually, not bad rolls. We got some of what would be really crazy for a melee machine if we get one. And just got the spike and the 10-ton hatchet. We'll see what happens. You never know. Yeah, never really know. Let's see what the repair bill on our machines is going to be. Jag took a hard hit in the arm. TBC took a shot in the leg. And Nigeria got completely messed up. Armor held, but it was a bunch of through armor damage. So we're right into structure. And Rifleman took a heavy hit in the leg. And survey says 427,000 13 days. Not too bad overall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was an extra long episode for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, by all means, please don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share the video, tell your wife, tell your significant other. I don't know. I have no idea how to properly close these videos out anymore. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.